Hi and welcome to Karmaspiritus. My name is T. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. I read the energy of the cards and not necessarily what's depicted on the cards themselves. That may come into it. My readings aren't time specific. There may be something here for you to grasp or to support you with ongoing, or just something that you need to hear for your life's journey. I'm merely the channel, so please do remember that. Please go ahead and listen to your moon or rising sign on the channel, as there may be an influence in your chart. It could also be strong at the moment. Please receive these messages with love and light. And with that, let's get on to your reading, Cancer. You're the last sign that I've got to do for today. It is boiling hot. Excuse my fan. It's lovely. I'm not complaining. There's loads of cards coming out. As I said, there is just lots of stuff going on at the moment. Two great eclipses, massive. I was jittery. I was going through a whole roller coaster of stuff, and I really had to ground myself by the second one. I felt as though something was going to happen, and it was scary, but it was really, really good. And I've since sort of found out exactly what these things are. Nine of Swords reversed. And the Mercury retrograde has been causing havoc on my speech, on my filming, so please bear with me. I do find that these readings I just go somewhere else in my language. I make up words. I do all kinds of stuff, so just bear with me, dear Cancer. Page of Swords. I feel bouncy. I feel pretty good energy here. Your readings are always very energetic. I don't know what it is. Just loads of cards jumping out. The cards always fly. There's always loads of stuff going on, and I can feel you getting impatient because I haven't quite got another two cards out, but they're coming. So please, can I have the energies for Cancer for August and ongoing? These messages tend to last such a long time, Cancer, and that's just the way they are. I give thanks for that. Right. Oh, thank goodness this one's come out. We have the Hermit reversed. As I said, I don't really depict the cards as they seem all the time, so that Hermit is reversed. It might be upright, who knows. We'll see. One more card. Oh, we get loads of cards. What's going on? Right, one more card for Cancer, please. Just one, please. No, we have two. You always do this, Cancer. Lovely Cancers. I've got the Ten of Cups reversed. I'm just going to go with these because I try and do 4 cards per reading, and you always get 5 or 6 or 7. And this is the Five of Wands reversed. Can you see that? New camera equipment required, please, universe. But please work with me. Bless you, Cancer. Right, let's get into these energies. Right, I'm hearing Mercury retrograde. Retrograde is upon us. I feel it's causing havoc on your emotions. You can feel it. Dear Cancer, let me try and say this in the most loving way I can. There's been harsh decisions, words, not much progress I'm hearing. Unhappiness, discontentment, and true to form, you've been going inside yourself. There's, you know, we all have it. It's nothing new. You're not any different than any of us. There's a lot of blue, and when I clear my throat, excuse me, when I clear my throat, I know that you need to speak up, bring clarity, and be very clear about your needs, your desires, your wants. But I'm hearing don't be too cold about it. Lovely Cancers. I don't know if it's because of the Mercury retrograde. I can't say that word at the moment. Retrograde. A lot of these readings, well, I think my readings are, they bring out the things that you need to work on, and they also bring out sort of like the dark sides of our personalities, not just yours, all of us, including my star sign, all of us. And this doesn't apply to everybody. This applies to some. It may resonate with you. It may be somebody you are close to. It may be an energy that you're going through at the moment. It may be something that you need to work on through your life's journey, and that's why I have that intro in the beginning, because it may not be something that's literally, physically going on right now in your present situation, but it may be something long term that you need to work through, because when these things come up, they are highlighted and they bring an element of distress in your life, that these messages that I convey are trying to support you within that. So please don't click off and think, oh, well, you know, it's got nothing to do with me. I don't feel like that at the moment. Just think about when these energies come up, when these situations come up, how you actually feel. I'm now getting a headache. I feel quite dizzy. And I feel that's about the conflict going on within this energy. Is this going on in your head? Or is this something that's actually physically going on, causing you the utmost unhappiness at the moment? So work this out, Cancer. This is up to you. Is this going on in your head? Or is this an energy of your life, of the time, present time? Is there a lot of conflicting energies within your thoughts and your feelings, within your introspection in life? Are you feeling empty, completely drained? Does your cup need to be filled with love? Do you have air signs in your life, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that are making you feel this way at the moment? Is there a Pisces that can support you with this? This is what I'm hearing. This constant feeling of confusion, doubt, despair, going inside yourself and not finding the answers to the questions that you have. These thoughts that are not being processed, they're just being thought about. Maybe you need some support with this. Don't suffer in silence. Speak up about how you feel. I think it's time. Cancer, you go so inside yourself at the best of times. When you're feeling hurt and when you're feeling pain, when you're feeling hard done by, when someone's hurt you, affected your inner peace, a breakdown in the family life. Maybe you've had a bereavement, bless you, and I'm sorry to hear that if you have. Maybe you've disconnected from a family member that was so dear to you and you loved so very much. This could have been in the past, this could have been most recent, but still it brings you the same feeling of despair. You miss them. I feel such a sadness now, Cancer. I'm so sorry that you feel like this. But I think this time, this period in our lives, oh, I feel so sorry, Cancer. It's a deep mourning. I feel so sad, honestly. You can feel love in all of this. Please remember the good times, the love you share and is still there, the peace you found before in the past that has made you feel complete, the happiness that you've had many times in your life where you felt joy. Please find it within your heart to bring yourself back to those times. You're living, you're breathing, you're coping to some degree. You are a loving sign. I adore Cancerians. I have such a connection with you guys. Some of my bestest friends in the world are the people that mean and have meant so much to me, have been there for me, have been Cancerians. You know, you'll lay your sword down, wear your heart on your sleeve, fight anyone's battle. Please allow those people that care about you, and they do, Cancer. I'm one. Allow them to support you. Allow them to help you through this really dark and hard time. Allow your tears to flow. Bring up those feelings. But please try and let them go. The conflict in your head, why? I'm hearing why? Because it's just, it was time. Why did that relationship go so badly wrong? Why can't I get over it? Cancer, you can. That loss in the happiness that I once found, you feel that can never be restored. You walk around with a broken heart, feeling like no one cares. Cancer, that's not true. People care about you. You just need to allow people. Bring up those emotions. Don't be scared. Find that person that you can trust with how you feel, but be prepared to listen to them too. Cancer, you can be very, very determined, and you can also be very stubborn. And when something's too hard to hear, you put up your barriers and you walk away. It's time to face this now, Cancer. It's time to go deep within and find out exactly what's going on with you. It's scary. It's a dark place. It's lonely. And none of us want to feel that way. But do you have a choice? Can you continue to feel this way? If you've just lost someone, then that's going to take some time. And you will go through all types of emotions. But be careful, Cancer. Don't go too deeply inside that no one can reach you. Be really honest about how you're feeling. With someone. If you need to speak to someone that is, somebody that you don't know, maybe a counsellor, Samaritans, somebody that can just support you through your time. But you have to be honest with them, Cancer. You have to allow your feelings to flow. That's the only way you can process them. Or maybe you're not at a place where it's too soon. You're not able to process or go through those stages. Maybe you're just at the beginning stage. So just be really kind to yourself. Just allow yourself. Try your best not to go too deep. And if you're gonna go deep, share it. So someone is there by your side that can pull you back out, that stops you from going so deep it's going to be hard for you to return. Bless you. these feelings and thoughts, these thoughts, are you internalizing them? Are you going within yourself? Are you feeling so much despair right now? That you can't cope. You can't be open. You're feeling restless. The energy in your mind is limited and exhausting. Maybe you're going through a depression. Cancer, reach out to someone. Don't keep this to yourself. You deserve support. You deserve love. You deserve someone to care for you. You deserve that helping hand, that caring, loving person. You have got at least one person around you that truly understands the level of your deepness. But you've never found out. You put that face on. You try and get on with it. You smile that big smile. Or you snap. As I said, these things take time. And you'll go through all levels of emotion. But you need to express yourself. My voice is going again. Excuse me. You need to express yourself. Now is the time to speak up. Ask for that support. Ask for the help. Ask to be rescued. I'm hearing. You know, that depression, those feelings of a low mood. Let's call it a low mood. Bereavement, grievance, you know, whatever it is, whether it be a workplace situation, a lifelong within your inner works, something that you need to do, you need to work on, whether this is in a loving relationship and you're feeling so much pain from it, so much despair, so much anguish. If there's that family member you just can't get to grips with, every time you see them, it's just like, oh, Maybe you just are missing your loved one so much, and you wished you had more time with them. You miss them so much and wish you had said those things you need to say. But if you're listening to this reading, you have a spiritual nature about you. You understand that the soul lives on, and spirit can connect you with your loved ones that have passed. Maybe you're skeptical and you don't believe, but the only way is to find out. When I connect with my clients who want to speak to their loved ones, they always give confirmation that it's them. Something that you would never know unless you were actually connecting with that person. And it's a wonderful feeling. And maybe if you're feeling at such a loss and you feel you need to connect with them in some way, just to know how they are. You can do that. But that's entirely up to you. Maybe you need to create good memories. Recreate those memories, those really good and happy times, fun-filled with loads of love. And remember those good times. Hold those dear to your heart. You will go through your own stages at your own time and in your own way. This is absolutely no judgment. This is just how the energy is coming up and what I'm hearing. The problem that you appear to be having, Cancer, is the conflict in your head about it. The anguish that's constantly repeating itself and going round and round and round. And as I said, I know your level of determination, your level of how you process things, and it can be difficult to get you out of that feeling. Or indeed you are going through this anguish, this pain, this conflict, these deep upsets because of a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, somebody who's not careful with their words, somebody who's upsetting you to such a degree that it's causing so much pain. Sorry to hear this. Please reach out to somebody. Please go inside and find the courage to speak to someone. I know it's hard, Cancer. You're not the best person of telling people how you truly feel, because then you have to face some of that. And you're such a sensitive sign. It's very, very hard for you to come to terms with those feelings. It's scary. And sometimes you'll stay away from it by all costs. But I feel that now is not the time to do that. You need to definitely reach out to someone, some support system somewhere, somehow, to help you in this process. This is just a general reading, and whatever your circumstance, I feel you need a friend. You need a confidant. Or maybe someone has betrayed you. Within this confidence, someone has let you down. Maybe the truth is within. This is what I'm hearing. Maybe you do need to go inside yourself and work out exactly what's going on. What are these feelings of conflict? What are these feelings within? Why can't you start again? What is it about your introspection that goes so deep, it's hard for you to pull yourself out? Maybe you need to grasp that and pull yourself back. Stop yourself from going to that place, that depth of feeling that is so hard to revive, I'm hearing. Express how you're feeling. Get it out in the open. Don't internalize everything. I think the only thing you need to internalize at the moment may be honest about how you're feeling. Be honest about the level of pain you're going through. The despair that's in your heart. Your shattered dreams. The breakdown in your family. Now this has happened. The feeling that this whole situation is giving you and making you feel so incomplete, so unhappy, so bereaved, so much grief. Have you finally come to terms with that relationship? Is that what's hurting you so much now? Or is it the crosswords and the conflict within this relationship that's making you feel so despairing? Or have you lost out on that person who would fight your battles? That person who would help you and understand you? Are they no longer here? For some reason, are they unable to support you now? Are you having to go it alone? Are you having to sort out that conflict within yourself that's making you so unhappy? And is it a really hard place to be in? All you need to do, Cancer, is reach out. Reach out to someone. Allow them to support and help you and get you through this time. Remember, nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. Time is a great healer, and you will heal. You will feel better. But it depends how long you're willing to stay at each stage. There's levels of bereavement, and I'm talking about stages of bereavement, and I'm not just talking about losing your loved one. I'm talking about relationships as well. They feel like a bereavement. When someone's left your life that you had a loving relationship with, it almost feels like they have passed. And you're just empty inside, broken, at the height of despair. Your body is on red alert the whole time, and you just can't come down. It's a deep, dark place, and it's scary. So please Don't do this on your own, Cancer. Please reach out, speak up, ask for help. Whether that be professional help or just someone who is by your side every step of the way. Be honest about how you're feeling. Write a journal. Express how you're feeling inside on paper. Sometimes that makes you feel better. If you're angry, write all those feelings down. And if you can, go and burn them outside. Write a letter to your loved one that you're missing. It's already delivered. Once you've written it, it's already delivered. Express yourself in song. Find a song that relates to what you're going through and sing to your heart's desire. Because that will support your feelings. Get all those emotions out. Maybe it's a favourite song of your loved one, or one that you remember that touches your heart. Maybe you need to let all this out. There's a lot of blue in these cards, and it's a level of communication, and it's a level of sadness, I feel. If I'm to close my eyes and make them blurry, those colours are making me feel rather sad. You know, incomplete, despairing, unhappy, sorrowful. You need help with that. There's no way you need to be alone in all this. Cancer, I almost don't know. I don't know the situation, so I don't know what to say to you apart from you're never, ever alone. There's always someone, somewhere. You just have to pluck up the courage to speak to them. Express yourself. If someone's making you feel like this, then I need you to know that it's time to think about your next steps. What you're going to do. How long you're going to feel like this. Through someone else, their actions, their words, their deeds. How long you're gonna, I'm hearing, live by their rule. In other words, you know, you can be in a situation with someone and be going through, and they don't know the level of how much they're hurting you. They don't know the level of despair they're bringing you. They don't know the impact on your well-being because of what they've had to say, how they've responded to you, how they've acted towards you. And this is where you need to speak up and say it. Get it out your system. Because they might be so deep in their stuff, they have no idea the level of what they're bringing you. The impact on your life, on your relationship with them. Maybe you need to look at how this person is impacting on your whole entire life, and whether this is something you can continue to do and just battle on and put your best foot forward. Sometimes you just need to be honest. Speak up. Tell the truth. clear your mind by speaking the truth and leaving it with them to deal with. So you're no longer conflicted in your head about, are you the one that's causing the problem? Are you the issue in all this? If you speak up, what is going to happen? You know what's going to happen if you speak up? You're speaking your truth. You're standing in your power. You're giving them no choice but to listen to how you feel. And then you will see how much they care, what they're willing to do. Is that something you're scared about? And so you go inside yourself. It's time to speak up. It's time to say what you really need to say and take action on that. Or maybe you'll just see it unfold in front of you. Maybe you'll be so surprised in their response. Maybe they truly don't know the impact on you, how sensitive you really are. And you're going through all that conflict for nothing. You're going through all that pain because you haven't spoken up and told them how you really feel. I haven't even gone into the stones, and I just feel this message is important for you, Cancer, especially now. We are going through a time of alignment. We need to align ourselves to our life's journey, our life's purpose, who we truly are, our occupations, everything we need to be and desire to be. And I believe this happens by September. So by September, we need to align ourselves in who we truly, truly are, in our words, in our deeds, in our thoughts. You know, just under 6 weeks. You don't have time to consider other people's feelings that are not considering yours. You don't have time to be conflicted within yourself because you're suppressing so much emotions that are not really everything or anything to do with you. This is for someone else to deal with. This is the impact on you through someone else. That's not fair, Cancer. You can't take those burdens on. And if you're doing this to someone else, then you must know what to do by now. If this is how you're making someone else feel, I suggest you look at it, at least. Look at it. Because what I've been feeling through this reading hasn't been nice at all. You know, this could go the other way. Cancer, you are such a wonderful, wonderful sign. Very deep, can be very ambitious, very motivated. There's so many extreme aspects about you. Now you just need to believe in yourself. Express the true you and love yourself a whole lot more than this situation that's making you feel so unhappy. Cancer, if you feel that there's someone else in your life, close to you, near you, that needs to hear this message, they don't have to be a Cancerian. They just need to be able to be supported by these messages. Please share this with them. There's safety in numbers and a whole lot of love to share. So please like, share, subscribe. I need to just thank you all so much for your support, your feedback, your love. As I said, these are general readings. This may not be something entirely that's going on in your life. There may be aspects of this that you need to look at. Whatever it is, this is just a general reading. So if you'd like a personal reading, please contact me in the description box below. Thank you so much for people that have contacted me. I'm just overwhelmed by the response. Bless you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I just want you to please remember, Cancer, be true to thyself. Be true. You take care. Bless you.